Alvin right here playing Farming Simulator 19 on the Millennial Farmer map, and we're going to be firing up the John Deere 9870 STS Combine. Here we got the 45-foot draper head here with air system on it. We're going to be harvesting some beans today, so we're going to head out to the other side of the map there. I believe those are the only fields of beans I actually have here. We seem to have a disproportionately large amount of corn at the moment. I don't know, that's just the way it worked out, I guess. So, of course, when it came to planting, I just tried to plant everything that was in soybeans last year in corn, and everything that was in corn last year in soybeans. Wait, I get that right? Yeah, whatever. You folks know what I mean. So, yeah, I guess I must have had a lot of soybeans last year. I don't remember having this much soybeans last year, but anyway. We're going to head out to, what are the numbers here? 8 and 6 here. 8 and 6. And we're going to start harvesting over there. I figure we're just going to run the one combine here again. Today, I'm going to run it myself. Like I said, harvesting one of the more favorite activities, at least for me anyway, so we're going to be doing some of that here again. And of course, we'll be using the 9870 STS today, older combine. Off screen here, I did get the S790 here, took it down, or actually S780 I should say. Took our 12-row corn header that I had in this combine. We had a 12-row corn head on it. Took that down to the shop, haven't sold that one, and picked up another 16-row header. I figured maybe the 16-row header better go on the S780, though, as opposed to maybe the 9870. So, switched headers around here, put the 45-foot draper head on this combine, the 9870, and put the 16-row corn head there, like I said, on another, or the other S780 that we have, which, I don't know, see that one sitting there, or the one that was next to this combine here, one of the two, whatever one it was. So, we're just going to head up to the pig farm area here. Oh, I don't know what field we want to start with. Doesn't really make a difference, I guess. Won't be taking this through the farmyard, though, that's for sure. We'll go around here. Do we want to go around that way? We'll go around this way, I guess. Yeah, it should be fine going around this way. Maybe can we do field 6? Yeah, we could probably do field 6. I think I've done field 8, a little bit of work on that field before on camera, so yes, let's do field 6. Got the grain cart up here already. I did not bring a truck up here yet. I probably should have done that, but we'll get that done here in a little bit. Of course, soybeans are not the highest yielding crop, so not sure what that nasty looking little swampy pond is supposed to be, but that looks a little nasty down in there. Yep. Oh, hey, and look at that. We actually have a course play course loaded up here for this field. Okay, this must have been corn on this field last time. Like I said, with the 12-row header, well, we don't need that. We're just going to deactivate that here. Okay, and let's start the combine up. Hopefully nothing falls. It's a John Deere. We ain't got to worry about nothing falling apart. Oh, okay, well, I guess we better unfold it first. Ooh, ladder's kind of getting into the header there a little bit. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Okay, now let's see what's here. People fold it, fired up right. There we go. And a little faster than 0 miles an hour might be nice. Leave that to course play to always set your speed to 0 miles an hour. Don't know why course play does that, but it does. Oh boy, messing beans already. We're off to a great start here. Great start. A couple beans, oh well. Ain't no one gonna notice. Speaking of course play, I don't really need that open, so let's close that back. Let's see, what are we getting? Everyone, 103.4 bushels an acre here. Wow. Actually, you know what? Probably won't finish this field this episode. Is the silo system empty? There are absolutely no beans in the silo system. You know what I think is going to be interesting, Evan? We're going to have to get a calculation just to see what this field yields as far as the beans go. We're claiming 103.4 bushels an acre at the moment, so I don't know about you folks, but that's some pretty impressive bean yields there. I'm doing this virtually. Apparently I'm so good at this, I better do this in real life. I mean, 103 bushel beans, that's pretty respectable. Must have been all that fertilizer. Actually, we really didn't put any fertilizer at all on the. Well, no, I guess technically we did put fertilizer on it when we planted the oilseed radish. Fertilizer got put down with that, and then also when we planted the beans too. I guess another application of fertilizer got put down. Actually, no, that was herbicide with the planter, wasn't it? Yeah, that was actually herbicide with the planter. Didn't actually do us any good this time around, but oh well. Talk corn, at least I think that's corn there. Yep. Wonder who missed that last year. At least I'm assuming that's last year. I'll have to say the withered portions of this field though are kind of annoying, just with the draw distance there. Not quite sure what causes that, but yeah, that is kind of annoying. And kind of like with the corn there, we mentioned last episode as well. Even though you run the combine over it, it doesn't get rid of it. It stays there. So hopefully maybe that's something Giants can fix in the future, so that okay, it is withered, it's not going to produce anything. But at least the combine gets rid of it. That would be kind of nice. Okay, and I think this is a long stretch of the field, so we might as well get some GPS action going here. Why not, right? Let's see what's here. Activate the GPS, Alt-C, Control-S. Show lines on. Let's see what's here. Load that one. I think it did. Yep. And then just set an auto width on that. There we go. 46 some feet. That's pretty respectable. Oh. Why did the combine get... Oh, we got an offset. Why do we got an offset? We don't need no stinking offset. There we go. Try that again. Not sure why it added an offset in there. Usually this GPS is pretty good about getting the width of the equipment right. Not always. Lost equipment for some reason on the multiplayer server. But yeah, like I said, usually it does pretty good. Gotta say, that's a good looking sight out in the field, isn't it? Ah, some good John Deere green 9870 STS there, the bullet rotor, 45 foot 645 flexible draper head there with the wind system on it, or air system. I don't know, air system, wind system, whatever we want to call it there. For those of you not familiar with what the system is supposed to do there, by the way, the air system, it is supposed to blow air essentially across that sickle bar, blowing any beans or crop that might kind of like try to sneak out up onto the, or past the cutter bar, up onto the belts there. Hopefully preventing any head loss. Fortunately, not something we really have to worry about in the game here. And we don't have to worry about our head being set right. Actually, can we, actually, no, I can adjust it, can I? Right. So, yeah, we can raise and lower that. Go in and out, too. Let's see what's here. Goes up and down. Oh, yes, it does go in and out, too. Okay. There we go. That looks probably pretty good. Maybe a little bit higher. Sure, something like that. Like I said, obviously in the game here, we don't really have to worry about that. Yes, we can adjust it up and down. We can bring it in and out as far as the reel goes. But yeah, it doesn't make a difference on the yield. We're still getting 103.4 bushels an acre. Impressive. And then, as far as the combine goes, too, we don't have to worry about getting anything set right on the combine either. Combine just does what it does in the game. Don't have to worry about switching it over between corn and beans either. Just put the right head on and away we go. That's a pretty good missing section there. Actually, didn't really look that close. How bad is this field? Is this one of the better fields? No, I would say this is actually probably one of the worse fields as far as fields that we have go. I know 14 isn't the most spectacular looking, but 8, I would say definitely. No, just kind of eyeballing it here. Everyone kind of looks the worst. 10's not the most spectacular. 9 actually looks pretty good. 12 don't look too bad. I'm gonna have to say 2 doesn't look the worst either. 12, yeah. 3's got a fair amount. 14 definitely has quite a bit. Of course, a big field there, too. I will have to say, though, Evan, like I said before, we don't have any, at least from what I'm seeing, germination failed up on there this time around, so that's good. Pretty sure, at least in the past, we always had some of that, which was odd, because I don't believe, you know, when the field first started growing, Evan, I don't remember seeing a whole lot of that, but then, of course, once the field finished growing and went to the harvestable stage, weird stuff happens. It seems like the field goes from, don't look too bad, to, oh my goodness, what happened to our poor field? I don't know if, like, Seasons Mod does some sort of calculation, like, not our yield's too high. We're gonna have to knock that down for you. Here you go. Here's a whole bunch of harvested, withered sections. I have no idea what it does. Anyway. Oh, we are almost full here. Okay. %. 375 bushels? Yep, 375.1 bushels. Okay, let's go grab the grain cart here. Grain cart is sitting up here at this end of the field here on the 9470 RX. We were using the 9620 RX there last episode, by the way. 9470 RX, we've had this on the farm here for a while. Now that is, wow, 91.4 hours on that tractor. Wow, I would have never guessed that. Not realize there's that many hours on this tractor. Actually, kind of curious. I should probably go look. How many hours do we actually have on this map? It doesn't feel like I've played a whole lot of hours on the map, but I could very much be wrong on that. Judging from the number of hours on this tractor, especially seeing how this tractor is not exactly old to the farm. What did we get, a year ago? And we put 91 hours on it in a year. I know in real life, everyone, that probably doesn't maybe sound like a whole lot, but 91 hours in the game here, that definitely adds up pretty quick. Or maybe I should say doesn't add up very quick. It takes a while to get there. That's what I mean. Ooh, and that pipe could really be a little bit longer for a 45-foot draper head, couldn't it? Yeah, it really could be. But it's not. Oh well. Please wait while the combine unloads. While the combine's unloading, we can maybe mention to everyone, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do so. That information, again, is down below in the description there. Anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Again, just join us in on the RDAllen at TeamSpeak server. And, of course, if you don't have TeamSpeak, by the way, TeamSpeak is free to download for the PC. And just once you have it downloaded there, add in a bookmark there to the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. The bookmark there is the link down below. And, of course, just have the password there as well. Okay, almost done unloading. There we go. Pipe away, firing up the combine. Away we go. Well, let's see. How far do we make it around the field? Yeah, what, maybe 2/3 of the way or so. That's not too bad if you ask me. Okay, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Tommy Slav was saying, did you know that you can spread manure immediately after putting down solid fertilizer? And after spreading that manure, then you can again put down solid fertilizer. Yes, I was very much aware of that. Wow, how did we miss so much? Oh, is that? Oh, withered section. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, definitely very much aware of that. We've actually made use of that on the multiplayer server quite a bit. Again, on multiplayer, definitely kind of changes up your dynamics just a little bit there, like as far as fertilizer and growth stages occur. on a multiplayer server, you might not be on when the growth stage occurs, and then you might not be on again until it's too late, right? So you kind of really want to be on top of it on a multiplayer server. It depends on the server you're playing on, I guess, but just on the chance there, like I said, you really want to be on top of that. So we do use manure. I wouldn't say all the time. We kind of try to mix it up a little bit, but we have used manure quite a bit. And I think, I know you mentioned slurry in the comment. I don't remember. I think slurry works the same way, if I remember correctly. He was saying I use the manure buy mod for testing this. My cows do not poop fast enough. That brings up a very good point that I've mentioned many times before, everyone. The animals in this game do not produce enough manure to do anything with. Why I typically don't do anything with manure and slurry on single player, at least not a whole lot anyway. There's never enough of it, unless you're going to buy it, which I don't know, always seems kind of silly to me, buying manure. But yeah, regular cows, even with the seasons mod, everyone, they poop a lot more with the seasons mod, but still not anywhere enough to like cover any fields hardly. Which is quite contrary, I would say, to real life. Typically, most farmers are like, we need more fields to spread poop on. At least around where I live, anyway. Most of the, maybe I shouldn't say most of the fields, but a lot of the fields around where I live usually get a pretty good yearly dose of crap. Mark Arnott was saying, I'm not a farmer, but I know it's 4 acres to a hectare. You know that there, eh? Mark, you might want to go double check your math on that one, because that's not what the internet says. Don't remember exactly what it was, but it's like, what, 2.4? So it was like 2.5. We'll say it's 2.5. 2.5 acres per hectare. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do one more headland. Let's do one more headland. Just make sure we got enough room to turn around here. I think we did one headland last time, but no, we did do two headlands. Enough room to, like I said, turn around, especially on this field anyway. A little close to the edge there. Now, there's the missing soybeans from the first time. Oh, well. Hey, we didn't miss any more around the outside edge of the field that I know of. Of course, if certain someone's watching, he'll probably let me know there's one stalk over about halfway down the north side or something. Joe was saying good map equals a good... Whoa, wait, watch where we're going. Good job. And yes, I would definitely have to agree. Great map here, if you ask me. Yeah, it's got a few bugs, minor bugs on it, other than major bug on field 5 there. That's probably a little bit bigger of a bug. Actually, you know what? Speaking of this map, someone was saying it was actually taken back off the official Farming Simulator mod hub. Again, I can't confirm that or not. I haven't looked myself, but someone was saying that it had been removed again. It does seem like, for something that's actually on the official Farming Simulator mod hub, you'd think they would have a few less errors on it like that, but it goes to show what I've said before. When it comes to maps, there's a lot that goes into maps, so definitely to be expected. First time being released, you might see some errors on a map, depending on how much testing was done on it. No idea how much testing was done on this map. Clearly not quite enough, or whoever was doing the testing wasn't quite doing a good job testing or something. I don't know. Jim was saying, great video as always. Keep up the great work. Too bad we can't see the John Deere X9 combine with a 55-foot header working on this map. Oh, I agree there, Jim. That would be a great combine to see working on this map. Hopefully, maybe we'll see one working on the real-life one. Maybe. Let's see. Jim was also saying, as for Sid modding, he has released an updated version of both the US and EU version of the 2027 R8R, 8RT, and 8RX tractors, both available on the Giants mod hub. He was also saying there's an additional field information mod out there that tells you the field size in acres. Ooh, in acres. I like the sounds of that. Also tells you the potential yield. Interesting. As for Sid Modding's 2020 update there, by the way, and I believe, like I said, the last episode, 8RX has been updated for better turning. Not entirely sure what that means, but then also some other minor stuff as well. Nito was saying you should save the money for the next map. We might do that. We'll have to see once here. We will be making a fair amount of money here because we're going to have lots of corn. Lots and lots of corn. Yeah, I mentioned lots of corn. Wow, we got a lot of corn planted. And then we'll have a few beans here as well. Again, I don't really have any plans on selling this. We'll see. Maybe we will. I don't know. But at least at this point, I don't have any plans of doing it. We should check here, too, while we're going. How large is this map? Or this field. So, is it this one? Yes, this one here. We are on, this is, which number is this? Is 6, right? Yes, we are on field 6. So, field 6 is 16.42 hectares. Let's see, do I have that calculator up here yet? Let's see once here. Should be. I don't believe I've closed it since yesterday. Do. So if we type in 16... Oh, we're full. We're full. Okay, let me finish typing this in here a minute. 16.42. That is a 40-acre field here. So field 6 is a 40-acre field. Doesn't really sound that large, to be honest. I mean, that's at least from around where I live, a decent sized. I definitely wouldn't call that a large field, but probably what, a small, well, I don't know, small, yeah, let's call it a medium-sized field, I guess, maybe smaller medium-sized field. How about that? So yeah, 40.5 acres on this field per global company, anyways, calculation. Okay, there we go. This is the second grain cart, by the way, not the same grain cart we were using last episode. I did pull the second one out of the shed here. The first grain cart we were using last episode is actually still on the 9620 RX yet. I think that's actually all parked over on this field here. I was debating starting this field here, this episode, field 14. I was like, no, we'll hold off. We'll get to it here at some point. I got both trucks over there. Okay, didn't realize that. Also, there's apparently a fertilizer hose over there. Yeah, we'll just reset that. Goodbye. Probably laying in the corn there somewhere. Just waiting to be sucked up into some combine. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that in the game either. Done unloading yet? Getting close. There we go. Back in business. But one thing's for sure, we're definitely not going to get as much done here. Well, I guess it's probably going to be about the same amount of work, right? Just this field is quite a bit larger than yesterday's field. So we're definitely not going to be finishing it here this episode. I'll probably see if I can finish it off screen here. No guarantees. I would kind of like to, though, Evan, so that way we can get a good bushels calculation here. Because I'm curious what the actual in-game yield is. Is that what it's saying down below right? I'm sure it's not, because it definitely wasn't right with the corn, was it? Corn was, what, 203 or something like that, I think it said. And we were nowhere, well, nowhere, it was close. I had 235. Still quite a bit off. Quite a bit off. I definitely wouldn't call that right. Let's see. Grayson was saying you should do Lone Oaks for the next map. Well, we actually already did Lone Oaks there on the multiplayer server here. Just was that a couple months ago? Actually, it was not that long ago we did Lone Oaks. Great map, by the way. Definitely highly recommend that one. Really nice map for anyone looking for a good map to play on. Jason was saying nice mods. Hey, thank you very much for that. So I can't necessarily maybe take credit for the mods themselves. A lot of the stuff we're using here, custom modding, SID modding, JHHG. Am I leaving? There's probably some others I'm leaving out here. Not sure who made the header here again. Yeah, it seems like I'm forgetting a name here. But anyway, yes, several really good modders over there on Facebook. If anyone's curious where most of these mods came from, that would be where. So definitely check out Facebook there for, like I said, SID modding, custom modding, JHHG, and like I said, it seems like I'm forgetting someone in there. But anyway. Trevor was saying the Demco applicator is usually referred to as a side dress because you're applying fertilizer beside the plant. Yes, and that was kind of the name I was looking for there. Couldn't think of the name at the time there, but yes, side dressing. Killen was saying if you planted wheat, it would be completely unrealistic. For Minnesota, wheat is grown way up north. All I've ever seen around here is corn and beans. Well, it's interesting. I'm assuming here if you can grow wheat further north, I wouldn't know why you couldn't grow it further south then, right? The assumption would be there's probably corn and beans yield better in that area. Be my assumption there. That's probably why. And as I've said before, I mean, at least around where I live, it's typically corn and bean country here as well. Mix of some other stuff too, but corn and beans is definitely the big one. Probably one of the reasons I kind of like this map, because like I said, definitely kind of goes with what gets done in my area as far as farming is concerned. Tommy Slav was saying courseplay should not be slipping, right? There's no ice. Tommy, yeah, there's no ice. Doesn't mean coursplay's not slipping, though. Courseplay will find a way. I guarantee you, courseplay will always find a way. Well, we've almost made it around the field here for the second time. Almost. Guess we can check what the in-cab view looks like here. Yeah, no massage seat. Old. Just no good. No good. No foot pigs up on the column there. Some antiquated, what is that? One neutral 2-3 lever. I mean, just, yeah, look at the old end. What is that little screen? I can't see that little screen. No, we got a big one up there. Okay. Big one up there isn't original to the Combine, but I wonder what numbers are flashing around on that screen. I see like 69, 71, 68, 65, 64. 2160. Probably engine RPMs if I had to guess, I'm assuming. Not sure what the 8,900 number is. Oh, is that liters? That might be the liters number fill level, I bet. I'm just guessing here that's probably the fill level in liters. How many hours we got on this, by the way? 43.4. Now we got 45.5 hours on the Combine, right? Yeah, so 45.5 hours on the Combine. We got 43.4 hours on this head. Wow. Quite a few hours. Obviously, not all of those hours are from this Combine, because this head, I think this head was mostly on the S780 last year here. Okay, well, everyone, that wraps it up here for the second time around the headland. I guess that's probably about as good a spot as any to wrap it up here. We're going to keep on harvesting off screen, see if I can get this field done, and we'll come back. Not sure what we'll start on next, though. It's probably going to be corn next episode. We got a lot of corn to harvest, so... don't forget, everyone, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that as well. Any other comments or questions, be sure to put them down below. And thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time.